Constantine.
My adorable cousin. I am always happy to see you. What news do you bring?
We managed to solve the problem of the attacks on San Mateus.
Really? So, what was causing them?
The city and its outposts were being continuously attacked by animals. These beasts were led by a large creature that strangely resembled a mountain guardian.
This is the same creature which High King Vinbar turned into, isn't it?
Exactly. Except it looked sick and it didn't act like the High King did. It was calling the animals around it, and it seemed like it was transferring its disease to them before making them attack. I've never seen anything like it. And there's more. Hikmet was in a similar situation.
Of course! Don't tell me that a Guardian was involved there as well.
Yes. The governor was convinced that the attacks were led by the islanders, and yet they were being attacked as well. That time it was a Nardaig Glenderman, but it seemed just as sick. And it was also manipulating the animals to make...
So, it would be some kind of epidemic. I don't see what we can do about it. Actually, I think you have already done what had to be done, by eliminating those that were threatening our neighbors.
Perhaps. But I am certain that there is more to it than a simple epidemic. These beasts attack in a coordinated fashion, which requires an intelligence that they don't have.
You're exaggerating, fair cousin. The attacks you thought were coordinated...
You may be right. But I can't help thinking that someone is behind all this.
Do you really believe that a Denegad would want to take over the island? Cousin, you know how much I respect you, but I see it's already quite late.
Where are you going?
Not very far. Rest assured, don't be concerned. Use the opportunity to take some rest. See you later.
But why would he leave like that? Guard, do you know where my cousin is going?
Sorry, Your Excellency. His Highness didn't tell me anything.
You are one of his bodyguards, aren't you?
I am, Your Excellency. But recently it has been difficult to force His Highness to accept our presence.
Recently? You mean this isn't the first time he's left without an escort?
I'm sorry, Your Excellency.
You'd better tell me everything.
But I don't mean to be disrespectful towards him. But His Highness's behavior has been He sleeps very little. And goes out alone almost every night.
And it didn't occur to anyone that I should be informed?
Well, His Highness had specifically ordered us not to tell you about it.
And where does he go? I thought the days when he used to go from tavern to tavern were over.
He doesn't go to taverns, Your Excellency.
Where could he go outside the city?
I've no idea.
Listen. I know this matter is putting you in a difficult situation. You were supposed to protect my cousin wherever he went. But Constantine is not just my governor. I'm worried about him. He's already been abducted once when leaving, so if you know anything...
Sorry, Your Excellency. If you want to know more, you'll have to rummage through your cousin's belongings.
I don't like this at all. What could he be doing outside every night?
This boy has always behaved erratically. I'd love to believe that he's out meeting girls, but sadly...
I don't have the key. Locked.
Your cousin has descended into madness. But we can't let him kill these people simply because he's afraid they might have seen him.
some Renaigse around here?
That doesn't happen often. Do you want something?
You're very isolated here.
It's a long story. Matir,
When I was young, I got engaged to a young man. I thought he was, but I was wrong. As I had broken my engagement,
So, our parents came to settle here. They built this house.
there. Now you know the whole story. Do you want to know anything else?
I'll leave you alone.
Qua Awalems. May the trees on your road always bear fruit.
Thanks! You saved...
These animals were strange, as if...
I'm glad I could help you. I'm looking for a young man. A Renaigse.
someone like you?
In some ways. But his marks are different.
She's talking about the crazy Donegad.
Indeed, that might be him.
No, we see him passing by around nightfall.
He walks along the path.
He has a sinister look in his eyes.
And you do well to hide. I think he's the one who sent these animals to attack you. Do you have any idea how I could figure out where he's going?
She could hide in the old house. She would see him passing by and could follow.
You're right. If you take this path to the right, you can hide there. And from up there, you will be able to see the path perfect.
Thank you. You've been a great help.
Be prudent, Onolmen.
I'll leave you alone.
Qua Awalems.
We can't be seen from the path. Let's wait here to see where Constantine goes.
Here comes your cousin. In very strange company.
He opened the passage for himself here. Let's follow him, quick.
Martin, what are you doing?
Cousin! You're here! I would have preferred that you learn all of this another way. To be able to reveal everything to you in better circumstances. But whatever power we earn, there are some things that escape us.
I have no idea what you were talking about. But what are you doing here?
I seem monstrous to you. I am well aware of that. But I promise to explain everything when the moment is right. Then you will understand. You will see. The temptation is so great to share all with you right now. You have done so much for me. You have given me so much. I haven't forgotten, believe me. But I still have more to do. Forgive me and have patience. Hold them back. But do not kill her for anything in the world.
Constantine! Come back and explain yourself!
What your cousin did to this man is abhorrent. Had it been he would have let him die.
He's gone mad. It's the only explanation.
Like a shadow in our enemies. Our enemies. May the shadow engulf our enemies. Your magic is running out. Take a potion. May the shadow engulf our enemies. May the shadow engulf our enemies. Your magic is running out. Take a potion. Your magic is running out. Take a potion. May the shadow engulf our enemies. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Flesh of my earth, help me. You saw him do it, didn't you? You saw him draw from me, steal my children, my guardians, pervert my force.
Yes. But I don't understand.
What he wants, eternity, strength, power. It is what they all want. Those who take without looking beyond themselves.
He wasn't like that. He couldn't care less about all that.
Then it is the sickness, the brevity of his existence that terrified him to the point it changed who he is. You must stop him. Each time that he bonds, he destroys me a little more. And now it's my heart, my most sacred sanctuary, that you must kill him.
That is madness.
The consequence of his folly, yes. Stop him. Flesh of my earth.
I still can't believe this.
I understand what you feel, but Enon Milfrichterman never lies.
We must learn more. If we want to understand his plans, this hiding place he was talking about in his notes.
If he is as clever as I think, my child, there is a chance his guards will have been warned of our coming. We need to be prudent from now on.
I'm well aware.
And what hope do we have against all the creatures he is assembling?
Allow me to be more pragmatic, Father. The natives will help us. Perhaps the Nauts if we're able to convince the Admiral. We should also be able to count on Sieglinde. Her troops will be all the more welcome. And of course, we can also go and find the Mother Cardinal. What an absurd project. But not here, on an island where everything is possible. Let's go. We need to put an end to all of this.